Hello and welcome back to What You Sayin, the show that looks at all the best memes, comments, reactions on everything football. I'm Lumos, joined today by...
Bhavs, a very sad Bhavs.
A very sad Bav and a sad Lumos as well. Let's get into it, man. Another disappointing week for Arsenal. Two draws. Well, technically we lost one of the games on penalties, but two games we've been in the lead and lost it again. What's going on, man?
It's just every time Arsenal got 2-0 up now, I'm not, we're losing. We're not winning this game. Because we can't hold leads. It's the basic things in football that we can't do right now. The basic tasks. I'm like, this manager's done. I don't want to say it, but he's done.
So the other day you were sitting on the fence a bit.
Yeah,
now, you know, I've noticed just like in the past month, it's like everyone's just seemed alike. I remember Robbie was doing interviews of Emery in or Emery out like 3 or 4 weeks ago. That was the question. Now the question being asked is, who do you want to bring in? Because it's not a case of do you want him in or out. I think about 80-90% of the fan base now are pretty certain that they want a new manager. So now it's just a matter of who and when. So let's just ask that question right away now. Who do you guys want to come in to replace Unai Emery?
Not Mourinho. No, don't comment. No, not Mourinho. We're not having him.
So there's a lot of fans who are starting to lean towards it. Robbie, surprisingly, I heard Robbie's,
Listen, I don't care who says it. I don't know who says it.
Getting Mourinho. For me
We're
personally,
not having it.
I wouldn't take Mourinho at Arsenal.
Say it with your chest. No, no Mourinho. We're not having you. I don't care. I just don't want him, man.
I'm not feeling that. But a few fans are, like I said, Curtis is. We'll look at his fan cam in a bit. But let's get into another controversial fan cam from Sonny.
A massive welcome back.
Welcome back to Sonny.
Thanks for the content.
I think this is the third fan cam we featured from Sonny on What You Saying now since we brought the show back. This is what, episode 5 or 6 since we brought it back.
So big up ala Sonny, man.
Sonny's heavily featured, but
you might as well put that in the title featuring Sonny every show. Bav, Lumos and Sonny now, innit?
But yeah, here's his fan cam. Here's what he had to say.
People wanting Mesut Ozil to come back, right? And then you take away Pepe. It doesn't make sense. And you go and put Torreira furthest forward. So, I'm saying it right, and I'm going to put it on record. I'm not a fanboy of any single player. Not Ozil, not Pepe, not Aubameyang, not Torreira, not no one. Pepe is not. Torreira is not good enough to play for Arsenal. I don't care. Even if you stick him at DM, he's not good enough to be a DM at Arsenal. Do you know what, bruv? We need some pop-up fight and muscle in there, right? Right, like who? That's a Torreira. I'm not Ralph Snelly. I don't know. He knows more about the scouting the players than me, right? But at the end of the day, Arsenal, it's all this 50 passes to pass it backwards, and Bert Leno as well. Sort your life out, man. What's Bert Leno doing?
Who's Bert Leno?
Bert Leno.
Man like Bert. Who said it? Man like Bert.
Do you know what's funny though? Is Liv's reaction in the background. If you just look at how Liv's eyes is like, what?
What do you say?
Well, Sonny had me up when he said like, why is he playing Torreira the furthest forward? I was agreeing with him there. Yeah. Like I don't agree with Torreira playing in that position. But when he said he's not a good enough DM, that's where I have to disagree, because we saw last season that Torreira does a good job at DM. He's a good ball winner.
So man, Sonny's my guy, but so is Torreira. I will back Torreira because I know that guy is a quality player, just playing in the wrong position. You Arsenal fans want Wilfred Ndidi in them, man. You get Wilfred Ndidi and player number 10. Let's see how he performs. You know what I mean? He's a defensive midfielder. You play a player in his position, right? Yep. And if you're not playing him in the right position, like man is playing. I saw the average positions for the players in that. Lacazette, our striker, and Torreira, our defensive midfielder, level. Shambles, man. It's an absolute shambles. Emery, man, tactics are done.
Well, let's see what some of the comments had to say. What are you saying? All right, so Michael Shows says, what's he on about? Torreira was superb at DM before Emery started shifting him around. And that's back to the point I was making, like Torreira playing in DM, done well anytime he's played there, most of the time when he's been fit, because last season he did dip off a bit, and I think that was due to like adjusting to the more games he was playing and
also,
the league.
People forget this, right? But Emery started to move him forwards end of last season anyways. Go back to the Napoli at home. Yeah. Scored 2 goals or score a goal. So he was getting forwards then as well. So I was a bit surprised back then. So to see him continue it onto this season is a joke.
I think it's a thing that, don't get me wrong, Torreira can go forward. He's all right going forward from time to time, but I don't think that's that's not his position to hold. Like, I feel like it's one of them players where you see the break, make it, run forward, do that one or 2 times a game.
Like
but
pit bull in midfield,
have him sitting in front of that defense, keeping things nice and tidy. So let's see the next comment. Mr. Arsenal says Kurt Angle has no clue what he's talking about. He does actually look like Kurt Angle. We're going to get up a picture here, a comparison picture here, so you can see like Sonny and Kurt Angle. Maybe, that's what Sonny should have done that for Halloween, man. Do a fan cam in the Kurt Angle spandex.
He could have come in there.
Alright, so yeah, like we said, we was talking about people who are Mourinho in, and one of those guys is Curtis, man.
What's wrong with you, Curtis?
If you want to see like more in-depth reasons on why Curtis is leading this way, him and Laurie will speak on that in depth from their show Talk is Cheap, which was out last week. So big up them guys on that show as well. But this is what Curtis was saying after the game.
No, but listen, when Mourinho needs to attack, he attacks. You don't win Champions Leagues by saying you're pragmatic. He wins. You're talking about the values of the club. The values to the club to me is winning, not losing. Are we losers or are we winners? We want to be winners. That's why we're all going crazy.
United fans were saying the same things,
you know what,
when they took Mourinho, and it didn't really work out for them, did it?
Let me tell you, Man United didn't have the foundations for him to build from. If we had a better coach right now, I genuinely believe we'd be in the top 4. The manager's got the tools, but he doesn't know how to use them. He's freestyling. Used to be a sound man. When you turned up, you had lyrics written. This man's freestyling every week. He's picking out of a hat. He doesn't know what tactics to play. You got Pepe sitting on the bench when you need a goal, and he's not bringing him on. What's that all about?
I think Curtis is spot on about what he said about
right, he's spot on
freestyling
about a lot of what he said. Yeah, but one
even sorry to cut you. Even the point of why he wants Mourinho, I hear it from a completely football perspective. I hear it and I get it. But my reasons for not wanting Mourinho, it's not about football. It's not footballing reasons. So if it was just down to football and what his record is, like Curtis is saying, he's a winner. He's got a winning record and all that. I'm all for that. But me, on a personal level, Mourinho as a person, he's not someone that I want to have to like back up and stand behind and be like, pause, and be like, that's my manager, Mourinho. Do you know what I mean? Like I couldn't bring myself to be that guy, especially after all he's done and said about Arsenal. But
no,
in
never.
the football sense, what Curtis has said, I get what Curtis is saying.
No buts.
And I love that. I love that freestyle comparison he made.
Yeah,
nah. So go on, you go on.
Spot on, Curtis, about a lot of the things. But Mourinho, no, man. What are we doing now? Why can't Arsenal fans just see the bigger picture? 3 years' time, if we were a squad right now that had like players that could challenge for the title, fair enough. But we're not going to win a title in 3 years. So what's Mourinho actually going to do for us? Are we really going to sell ourselves to the devil to what, finish 4th here and there, win a Europa League maybe? Nah, man. See the bigger picture. Look what Liverpool have done. They go in Klopp, they believe in the project, and now look at them now. Champions League winners, and they're probably going to win a league title this year. See the bigger picture, man. Mourinho's not the guy for it, man. And anyone that thinks he is the guy, what's actually wrong with you? We might as well keep Emery then. Okay, that's a bit too far. But listen, man, I can't believe Arsenal fans want Jose Mourinho. What are we now? Right? We're just being like bottle jobs. We're like Man United fans.
Would you rather, if you had 2 choices, would you rather take Wenger back or get Mourinho?
Don't take back Daddy Arsene, man.
Daddy Arsene.
Bring back Daddy Vings. Big Vings. Bring him back. Wait, you're telling me right now that Arsene Wenger can't get this current Arsenal attack?
No, he would 100%.
It's top 3 minimum.
Yeah, well, I don't know about top 3 minimum.
Top 3 minimum.
Now, I don't know about that
this
now
season,
with
but
what we've got.
From the start of the season, man, you can't tell me this. We've got some mad players, man.
Now, let me see some of the comments now. So, Max Gutierrez says, this guy is easily the most knowledgeable out of the lot. So, I don't know, man. I'm quite knowledgeable as well, you know. I think that's a bit offensive to me. But yeah, big up Curtis, man. Curtis, you know, he speaks a lot of sense. He's very cool, level-headed. And if you want to see more of Curtis, like I said before, he's got a show, Talk is Cheap with Laurie.
And he's got a channel.
Yeah, he's got his own channel as well. Curtis Shaw TV, yeah. Eric Anders says, I really like Curtis, and that's got a lot of likes there. So there's a lot of people, you know, feeling Curtis. So a lot of people were saying, like, towards the end of last season that, you know, they don't have enough different faces on the channel and stuff. Curtis was doing interviews from then, and now he's starting to be more regularly seen, and people are hearing his opinion, and it's good that
Curtis
people
as well, but not Mourinho. I don't like Mourinho.
This you agree with this comment? Yeah, Christopher English Bank says.
English Bank. Oh,
he missed out the L.
He made the L, man.
Arsenal fans insulted Mourinho for years, and now they're begging him to come.
Exactly. What are we doing? We can't. I was at the game, right, when he was at, it was 2-0 Danny Welbeck at the Emirates when they come United and we beat them, right? Everyone's shouting words at Mourinho. I'm not going to say what he was saying, but like, bad, exactly. And all that stuff. And like, how can we now go from that to, Oh yeah, I want Mourinho now. Are we that?
But that's you could say we've done that with players like David Luiz, isn't it?
Are we that?
Like
Come on, let's not compare, man. This ain't that.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm doing a Robbie. I'm doing a Robbie.
There's levels to that, nah, man. But the one thing I might do if he does come, and obviously I don't want it to happen, but if he comes and he does the madness and somehow wins us,
you know what's gonna be funny? If he does come and we do a madness, then everyone's gonna be bringing these
but
clips.
like,
we're gonna have to do what you're saying. We're gonna have to do it on you, man.
All right, cool, fair enough. I'll take that. I will take that L for the bigger W, and that's Arsenal winning the Premier League title. But if he does, Chelsea fans can't talk anymore.
Yeah.
So
some more comments here. Jassa says he's freestyling every week more than any rapper in the industry. And Mark Anthony Drummond says this guy is so spot on with his analysis. He said Emery's freestyling, and I think that freestyling comment from Curtis is spot on there, man. It's just like you literally coming in. You know, making music, but say you're going to record a tune and you go into the booth, the engineers, they're looking and you've not even remembered your bars and stuff like that. Yeah. I feel like the players and the fans are like the engineer.
Yeah, what was
just there, just like looking, trying to understand what's going on because you've come into the booth unprepared without your lyrics and like you're still paying for studio time, whatever. Yeah. You're not ready, and we're here just standing around while you're doing all this Muppet stuff.
Comment a few weeks ago was Emery is nothing without Mbappe and Inshallah. That's what it is, isn't it? That's what it is, basically, isn't it?
Do you know what's also funny comment I saw? Remember when he first signed, he said, and we'll put it here, the quotes. When he first signed, he said, I'd rather win 5-4 than win 1-0. And we couldn't even win 5-4 in the week.
No, we couldn't. Because we couldn't hold on to leads. That's not what we do, man. It's not in our dictionaries.
Another controversial interview this weekend came from Afsal. And he said Pepe and Ceballos ain't all that. What are you saying, Afsal?
But apart from 2 great free kicks, what have we seen from Pepe? Nothing. We've seen nothing for 3 months apart from 2 great free kicks.
Hold on, was you at the game last week?
No, I wasn't.
His brilliant deliveries on for the corners.
But we haven't.
He's a new player. He's a new player. He's just come in. But
Ceballos, you saw how he was very slow on the ball today. You saw he was slow on the ball.
So he's no good either.
I'm not saying
Ceballos is no. Hold on, Ceballos is no good. Pepe's average.
As good as fans think they are. They're not as good as fans think.
So how do you rate Pepe?
They were so
hold on. What do you rate?
Why are we drawing to Palace, losing to Sheffield United, drawing to Wolves? Why?
Pepe's average.
Yeah, it's also the coach.
Hold on,
100% it's the coach.
Pepe's that average player.
Well. It's everyone, huh?
Pepe's that average player.
He's good, but I don't think he's all that. He's not a
what do you think?
Tell
us what you
winger.
think.
No, he's not Robbie. I'm going to be honest.
Just funny about that interview.
So much.
Robbie was not having it.
It's reversed, isn't it?
Robbie was not having it.
It's Robbie's being interviewed by Afsal. That's what it is. And
it's like watching when Robbie interviews DT.
Yeah. He's just making statement on statement, and the facts, to be fair, and also Lives
his reaction in the background.
He stole the show. Look, what's going on? Nah, man. But what Afsal said there about Pepe, it's first of all it's too early.
Yeah.
But you have to look at it from his point. He maybe wanted a player that's going to come score 3-4 goals already in the Premier League as well. And we needed that.
Yeah.
So maybe I can see that coming from that. But also saying they're not good, saying they're not all that, is saying they're not good enough, basically.
I think with Ceballos, we got carried away a bit early. I don't think after that first game, a lot of us, came out saying he's the next. Well, I'll say us, but I didn't say it, but I was gassed, but I wasn't gonna get carried away. Like I saw signs there that he's a good player. But for me, I would have to see that consistently over like a few games, right? Exactly. So after that, people were saying he's a new Santi, he's a new Fabregas.
No, it's well, so it's gone from Santi Cazorla to a human fidget spinner. That's what he is now. He just keeps spinning.
Did you see that? Oh, we got to put that one in as well. The Uber one.
Oh,
when Ceballos is your Uber and he's just spinning, the Uber car is just spinning around.
Look, man, I think with Ceballos, obviously it is too early, but he can quite easily come back and put in 3-4 performances and we're like, oh yeah, he's a great player.
And also I think...
And he's alone.
I think it's also a case of the tactics as well, where we're not seeing the best out of Ceballos.
Okay.
Like he can be a bit frustrating with the whole. I think him and Guendouzi, the one criticism I have of both of them is they hold the ball for a bit too long. They don't release it quick enough, and you can see the difference with Ozil on Saturday when he had the ball. Like he would get it, find the right pass, keep the game ticking on. If we had Xhaka in that position as well as them two, boy oh boy, would things have been even slower.
It was better, and that's because man had Mesut Ozil.
Yeah, but like I said, and also to come back to Pepe, I still think Pepe is finding his feet. We've seen good performances from him in the last 2 games, and I think Emery's a joke. I think Emery's a joke for leaving him out of the team and bringing on Saka instead of him.
How is he bringing on the left back when we need a goal? So it's not that we have a £72 million player sitting on the bench who's known for scoring goals. Nah. We'll bring on our left back.
And you know what he could have done, yeah? If he felt like Tierney was tiring, he's played Chambers at left back already this season. He could have put Chambers on the left, brought on Bella and brought on Pepe, and then that pushes the attack as well as showing up the defense.
Just go for it.
When he took off Torreira, he could have brought on Bellerin then. Put if Torreira was tiring, put Chambers in the DM position, put Bellerin where Chambers was. Like these are things
also,
that.
Cool, hear that. But then what about Saka and Martinelli? You bring one of them. But why are you bringing them on? Obviously Martinelli.
Martinelli, I understood.
Like he's Pele.
But Saka, nah, man. Especially not in a high pressure situation.
And also Martinelli's a left winger playing right wing, but we've got a right winger on the bench.
And it's like when he brought on Reece Nelson against Watford as well.
Do you know what it is, right?
He's done good things for these youth players, giving them chances, but also he's done shit where he can like proper mash up their confidence by putting them in these high pressure situations where you like need a goal. Like, and if Saka had a few chances as well that he fluffed as well, or like opportunities to pass the ball he didn't, and then
he's a good player.
He's a good player, but I don't want to be fuming and frothing at the mouth for something Saka's done in the 80th minute when we're dying for a goal, when it's not really his fault. He shouldn't be in that situation. I shouldn't be frustrated as hell at this youth player who surprised us earlier on with how good he is, and now man's throwing him in on the deep end. When you got a man like Pepe there,
just on the bench, he's there, like. I don't know what goes through his mind, and it's also, it's fair. The fear, he's a scared manager.
So AM says this guy always brings up Liverpool, Klopp or Salah in his interviews. We all know he's a Liverpool fan, but comes to AFTV because he lives in London. It's funny, but I think Astor does go to the occasional Liverpool game because I think his dad's a Liverpool fan. So I can see why he's got this strong admiration for Liverpool.
Mate. You a Scouser in disguise.
And another comment, 3 City says, look at Liv's eyes during the interview. Liv's reactions helped make that interview, man. It's hilarious. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with Afzal, or is he being too harsh? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah. All right, so now it's time for the memes.
I can't look at that photo, man.
Take it away.
The first one is, so it's an account called Football Images That Precede Unfortunate Events. And one of the fortunate events was Ivan Gazidis shaking Unai Emery's hand. That photo, my eyes just burn. I can't look at it. It is.
Do you know what? Do you know what's funny?
They're laughing. They're like, we got these, man.
I saw a comment today saying that they're probably one of the reasons why they got Emery, because now it's all come out that he wasn't even on the shortlist and all that.
Nope.
The reason they probably got Emery is because he was out of a job, so he didn't have to pay any compensation, and that sounds so Arsenal to me, bro. Anything to like cut corners and not to spend peas. Like these men are all over it. Like you get what you pay for, though, innit? And even now, like the conversation about if we sack Emery now, have to pay 6 million in compensation. So fucking what? 6 million? 6 million, really? Arsenal Football Club is worried about £6 million.
They don't want to win.
That you don't even have to pay up front anyway.
Nah, man. There's no money mentality right now. The ball needs to be. Look at Kovac. Got sacked by Bayern.
Yeah.
He's lost 8 games in his Bayern Munich career. In total.
And he won the league last season. Even a double last season.
Yeah, double last season.
And they're not even that far off.
A month ago, they beat Tottenham 7-2.
Tottenham, yeah.
And which man got sacked? Kovac, not Poch. Nah, man, see that's a winning club. That's a big club mentality. And what they're going to do now is they're going to go out and get the manager I want, probably in Erik ten Hag or Allegri, and then we're going to miss out on the man. Wenger.
Yeah.
Or Mourinho. Take Mourinho, lads. I'm begging you, Bayern. Just do the job and do the thing, and we appreciate it. Just take Jose Mourinho.
So yesterday was Arsenal legend's birthday. Shout out to Ian Wright. Oh, you thought I was going to say Emery there, innit?
Oh, this
shout out to
Ian
Wright. Big up Uncle Wrighty.
Yeah,
happy belated birthday. And also Unai Emery's birthday. This is what Claude had to say.
That's a P45, you know.
So they said, happy birthday, Unai Emery. And what gift would you give him? And Claude says a P45. For those that don't know, that's what you give someone when they're fired. That's the documentation you give to someone when they're fired.
Oh, that's bagged as well. Look at the likes of that, man.
Oh, wow.
22k likes. This is a man like Claude.
There's a lot of fans in agreement there.
Yeah, man.
So, obviously, Unai Emery's birthday came the day after our draw with Wolves. That's another draw defeat as well, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
We've had a few of these draw defeats.
The growing list of draw defeats.
So, so the admin tweeted, obviously, happy birthday to Unai Emery, and this meme is quite perfect. It sums up like what it was like to put that tweet out. Because
that's just Emery himself. That's just that. Oh, it's so true and so bad, man. Oh my God.
This is one of the funniest ones I've seen.
This is like I was in tears when I saw this, man. It's so true, man. Like
I love Laka, but
it's true. Like what the fuck is that, man? Man's making it to the pole. Nah, but it's like It's true though. Obviously not last game. He actually had a good game last game.
Yeah.
But the game before that,
even when he has a good game, he still plays like that, innit? Like there's a lot of goals that have come from this kind of play. Like you hold up the ball,
exactly.
turn well, pass, or have a shot. But it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. But we still love Lacazette. Sign the contract.
Like a blood clot,
Exactly.
Please sign the contract.
All right, one from yourself. Obviously, you got to plug the Twitter, so just follow it, please. As I said with Mourinho, stop all the Mourinho talk and see the bigger picture. The names I want to hear: Julian Nagelsmann, Erik ten Hag. Now, this is not now. People think I'm saying let's get them now. Not for now. We can get an interim for now. We can get Ljungberg. I say Rafa Benitez actually. I think we can get Rafa Benitez, sort the defence out. We got to attack to score goals.
But Rafa Benitez is in China.
We get him.
So you know what that means?
The P, yeah. But listen, man, it's Benitez at Arsenal. It's like, remember when Benitez went to Chelsea for a year and he got won the Europa League. This could be us for now. We need to sort the defence out and we've got a perfectly capable attack to score goals.
Yep.
So, maybe Benitez. But yeah, I'm talking about end of the season, comes round, let's go and get an elite manager, a potential elite manager, a younger manager. And that, for me, is Erik ten Hag or Julian Nagelsmann.
Oh yeah, this is pure shit house from
Chief Rustler.
Vardy here, man.
It's just a thing for a minute, like he does it. And the thing is, like, I know Leicester fans, man like True Fox, shout out to him. And he says every time that away fans taunt Vardy's misses, he goes and scores. So Arsenal fans,
oh boy, listen
man,
I'm not even looking forward to that game next week, mate.
I just gonna admit right now we've lost the game. We're not gonna win that game. I have no faith in this team to lose that game.
To lose that game?
Sorry, to win that game. What's going on with me? Where's I get the faith from? But no, they're gonna batter us.
But yeah, he's doing the Eagle celebration here. You know, Crystal Palace are the Eagles.
He's a rat with the Arsenal fans, isn't he?
Oh boy, what do you reckon he's gonna do?
I can't look forward to it, but he's gonna rattle us and it's gonna hurt. But yeah, man, it's what it is, isn't it? Got to
You're so mad though. But big up Leicester though. They're doing bits this season. They're third place, 6 points ahead of us. It's mad, very mad.
I can't hear that. 6 points ahead of us.
Do you know the difference between us and Leicester? It's the same difference between us and 16th.
It's mad. If we lose against Leicester, right?
That's a 9 points.
Which is probably gonna happen.
That's 9 points.
9 points. No, I think they're currently 5 actually clear. So they'll go 8 points clear.
Okay.
Right? But we're currently 1 point ahead of Sheffield United and Palace and them lot. And if they win their games, it's 4 teams actually that are like in 1 to 2 points difference. If they all win their games, we could drop to 9th. 9th, big man. Right, on to more serious subjects if you want to take over.
Yeah, so on the weekend, racism again in Italy, monkey chants, but they picked the wrong one this time, man. Like, if there's one player I know he's not going to tolerate, and one player that's not tolerated it throughout his career has always like made some kind of gesture, some kind of like indication that, yo, this shit's going on, something needs to be done during the game, not just ignoring it. It's been Balotelli against Verona. Their fans started doing racist chants. I think they were monkey chants, and Balotelli just picked up the ball, hoofed it into the crowd and proceeded to try and walk off the pitch. Now, what I didn't like was his teammates trying to stop him from walking off. I get the opposition players trying to like calm him down and say like, sorry, whatever they were trying to say. But when it's obvious you're being racially abused and then your teammates are trying to get you to stay on the pitch for whatever, that's not on, bruv. Like, I can't remember who said it. I think it was Lee Dixon after the Bulgaria game, or Ian Wright, or probably both of them, that some of the most important people when it comes to all of this is not black players standing up and saying this is wrong. It's down to the white players to show solidarity with them, man, and walk off the pitch with them. That's when it's going to be taken even more seriously, because when it's just a black player walking off, you feel like it's just me as a black man that's going through this, that's suffering from this. Well, you are the one who's targeted, but
should be a team.
It should be a team thing, like everyone showing solidarity together, walking off together. Even I don't know what the ref was saying to man. Like even the ref was like he's trying to calm him down and stop him from going off. Like I don't get what's going on in Italy. What's also a joke, which is not surprising, but it's a joke, is the Bulgaria thing now. You find out that Bulgaria got fined 75k and had to play some games indoors or whatever. So that just shows that UEFA are a joke, taking this thing for a joke. They fined
Bentner, wasn't it?
They fined Bentner more for that. So it's ridiculous. And then what is even more ridiculous now is the Verona fans. One of their fans showed footage of the incident from the crowd, and they used it as evidence to say, listen, you won't hear any racist chanting, but you can clearly hear monkey chants in the video. So these men are trying to say like, oh, monkey chants aren't racist, like it's nothing wrong with it, which is a joke. And this is we continue to take it for a joke. If Verona don't get dock points, if people don't get banned, if they don't have to like play close games, have an actual proper serious fine. And their manager came out and said there was no racist chanting, or he tried to deny or deflect from it. So I think as well, it's also on like the people that are sponsoring these teams to make a stance. Like I don't know if it's going to take for fans to start boycotting their stuff or whatever, but it's a joke. It's not getting taken seriously. And yeah, like, see what happened in that Yeovil game the other day, where the keeper was getting racially abused and then his team walked off. That's what needs to happen. Like all the players, white and black, said it's not on, came off the pitch. And then even the Yeovil fans, they came out and said like, yo, this ain't on. Not like in Italy, you've got man racially abusing Lukaku, and then the Inter fans are saying, oh no, don't worry about it, it's not racist, they're just trying to get to you. Like your own fans are saying that.
Wasn't it last year with was it the Everton player Moise Kean and Bonucci?
and Bonucci, yeah, that was a joke as well. Like Bonucci's a dickhead for that. So like and I don't like having to like bunch in. It's always wrong to like bunch in countries and cultures and say they're all racist. I'm not trying to say Italians are racist and that. And I make a key point, like with the whole Bulgaria thing, like it was a small minority, like Bulgarians aren't racist people. Yeah. But it's just like it needs to be handled better by those upstairs, those in charge. They're the ones who need to come down with a strict punishment for that stuff. So yeah, it's not on. Right. Okay, so a new segment we got this week, and it's going to be ongoing. We're going to read out some of you guys' comments, showing us love. Much appreciated. Big up your guys' selves, yeah? Big up you guys' selves. Big up yourselves.
Big up you, man. Yeah.
Joe Nice DJ said AFTV has a show that reviews interviews that happen on AFTV. That's when you know your channel is big time.
Nah, man. I ain't got my Rolls Royce yet, so it's not quite that time.
But yeah, man, I'm glad that you noticed that. You know, we've got so much content on this channel, so we've got so much to work with. This is just a tip of the iceberg, really. Yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to do more and more stuff like this. New craziest video says it's time to go is my new alarm ringtone. No joke. Yeah, I think, you know, if you're like half awake and then you just hear Claude shouting, it's time to go.
You just get up and you're like, let's go.
Motivated for the day, ready to get cracking.
You can use that in the gym, you can use it anywhere, man. It's time to go, it just gets you rolling,
you need someone to sample that audio of Claude and it's time to go, make a little beat or something,
Make a little beat for that, man. Nah, that could be mad.
Get Claude to do spits and bars on that.
Oh my God, not even.
Tom Mellish said, this is low-key become my favourite show on the channel. Shout out to Lumos Bhav. Big up yourself, much love. And Uyi, I'm not going to try and say your last name, mate. Big up yourself. And he said, we asked you guys to give us a "It's time to go" caption last week. And he said, when it's 5 p.m. and your colleague asks for help, it's time to go. It's time to go. 100%, bro. Like, man ain't trying to do no overtime. But that's in the 9 to 5 settings. You know? In our world, it's a bit different. With AFTV, it's a bit more flexible.
It's time to go.
So, thank you guys for tuning in. I want to say a big up to everyone that tuned in last week. We hit some serious numbers on the show, so it's much appreciated. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media at Lumos7.
Subscribe to my channel, Sayin. Follow me on Twitter. I've got a video coming out today about Mourinho and basically a more expanded rant of why I don't want him near Arsenal. So yeah, check it out if you wanna.
Okay, so with that being said, you know what comes next? What you saying, blood? What you saying?